Hey everyone, welcome back to my vlog. I have been a little stressed out lately. Tammy's doing another one of those Barbie's face looks just like an emoji side by side posts like that. I have not been taking the time to take care of myself. You know how I always like to find creative ways to take a beat, like that time I took a goat yoga class with Renee and Skipper and Daisy, which was super fun and a little weird. So I thought that I would share some relaxing at-home spa day tips with you. A way to take a break and express yourself creatively. We're gonna do a refreshing face mask, an energizing body scrub, and a delicious lip balm. Let's start with the face mask. Nothing relaxes me more, and this one will leave your skin glowing. All you need is some yogurt and a lemon. You take 1 cup of plain yogurt, no sugar, and mix it with 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. And then you just leave it on your face for 20 minutes. Oh, one thing to be careful about is that there is fresh lemon juice in this mask, so you definitely want to keep it away from your eyes. So you can use an eye mask or have an adult help you put it on. I use these cucumbers. And then you just hang out. Ooh, or listen to some good music. Okay, so.
Hey, Barbie!
Oh, sorry, Ken. I'll call you back. Yeah, that's a good one. I rinse the mask off with cold water. It closes the pores and leaves my skin so smooth and glowing. So next I'm gonna show you how to make a citrus body scrub. Take ½ a cup of sea salt and combine it with 4 tablespoons of light olive oil. Then add 2 tablespoons of honey and mix it together. Add 2 teaspoons of lemon zest and orange zest. After you're done mixing, pour it into a jar. Oh, it smells so good, so energizing. Did you know that citrus can actually give you energy, which is what makes it so perfect for those sleepy morning showers where you need a little boost to get going? What could be more self-care than chocolate lip balm? This is what you'll need. 1 tablespoon shea butter, 1 tablespoon beeswax pearls, 2 tablespoons sweet almond oil, 12 chocolate chips, maybe a couple to eat, 4 little containers. Or you can use an empty, cleaned out lipstick tube like this. Now this next part, you're going to need the help of an adult. Add the shea butter, beeswax, and almond oil into a glass jar and microwave. 15 seconds at a time to make sure the ingredients are melted but not boiling. When it's melted, take it out of the microwave and add the chocolate chips and stir until those are melted. Quickly pour the mixture into the containers or your lipstick tube. And then you let the balm sit for about 30 minutes until it becomes solid. And ta-da! You have lip balm. Chocolate lip balm. Thank you all for joining me on this mini DIY home spa day. I hope you all try them at home. I think I'm gonna take a bath. And I am going to treat myself to one of my new favorite blue bath bombs. And blue is really good because it's supposed to be a very relaxing color. And then I'm gonna go for a walk and journal and relax and reflect, because that is really important to remember to do, right? What do you do to relax and reflect? You know, I wonder what emoji my relaxed face looks like. Peace. Hey everyone, how are you? So, do you remember when I started this vlog, like way back, and I talked about why I started the vlog and all the things I like to do with my friends, and one of the things I said was we love to do nail art. Well, it occurred to me that I have never done a nail art DIY vlog. So that's what this is gonna be, nail art DIY. I'm gonna teach you how to do some really cool nail designs, and these are so simple, you barely need any tools. Oh, and remember that you should always ask an adult or parents for help when dealing with nail polish, because that can get really messy really fast. The first step for any nail design is the base coat color. All right, this first design is a total favorite. I call it the thumb. I love this one. I'm using white as my base color. Then take your favorite color of nail polish. I'm going to use pink. obviously, and put a drop on some paper. Next, put your thumb in the polish like this and roll it over your nails. And it looks like this, like you have fingerprints on your nails. Okay, the next nail design we're going to learn is called the newspaper. Renee taught me this one. Paint your nails a light base color. I'm using this light pink. Let it dry completely. Get a small glass of water. Put your finger in the water to make it wet. Then cut a small piece of newspaper or magazine print like this and carefully press it on the nail for a bead. Then carefully roll it off. You don't want to smudge it. And let your finger dry. And voila, your nails are like tiny magazine stories. Okay, next nail design is called polka dots. This one feels really festive. Take any light nail polish as your undercolor. I'm using light blue. Then I use the tip of a bobby pin like this to help make a line of simple polka dots on the edge of the nail. I like to use random bright colors like this. So next I'm gonna show you some lines. I use a white polish as the undercoat and colored polishes to make the lines on the nails like this. You can also use the tip of a bobby pin to help make the line. I think this look is really fun and playful. And you know me, I can't end this tutorial without hearts. This heart design is really simple. You use the same idea that we used on the Tiny Hearts makeup tutorial for the Valentine's Day blog post. I start with a light pink nail, then use dark red for the heart, but you can use any color you want. Start with 3 dots like this, then join the dots like this into a small heart. And ta-da! I really hope you liked these nail designs. They're some of my faves. Decorating your nails is such a great way of expressing your mood and your personality, and it doesn't have to be complicated. I learned a really great inspiration. Progress, not perfection. We can be really hard on ourselves sometimes, right? Especially when we're learning something new, and we shouldn't be. It's all about the learning and the journey, not about the perfection. I love it. Progress, not perfection. That is going to be my intention for today. I really hope you liked this vlog and that you'll click around and find some new videos on my channel and subscribe, and I can't wait to see how your nail designs turned out. Peace. Hey everyone, how you doing? One of my favorite ways of expressing myself is my room. You know, room decorations. A simple thing can make a huge difference, or just change things up, like this. Or this. Or this. Magic. This vlog, I will teach you some DIYs on how to customize your room so that without with an adult, you can do your own room makeover too. Right off the bat, one of the easiest, fastest ways to change the feel of your bedroom is just to change the bedspread. It's usually the focal point of the room. I love this spread, but every bedspread usually has another color underneath. This one is yellow. I love it. But how does that change things in the room? Well, I'm gonna keep this bow pillow because it's so cute. But I don't think the other pillows match anymore. So I'm gonna change those. I have a really simple way of doing that by covering them, and I'll put the instructions for it in the description below the video so you can do it too. All I'm gonna do is cover these pillows with some bed sheets I have from when I was a kid, and they're gonna match perfectly with the yellow. Beautiful. But why stop there? What about the curtains? I love having my curtains match one highlight pillow on my bed. Do you remember earlier this summer when I worked at that water park and we put on that show?
Okay to be afraid. The sun will rise again with a little help from our friends.
Well, we had so much fabric left over and they let me take it home with me. And voila, it's perfect. A matching pillow for my curtains. Oh, this is a good one. Using sheets to cover your bedspread. You know, to make your own duvet cover. I'm using these sheets that I got from my mom. Her style is pretty groovy. I like it. You can use the pillowcases from the sheet set to put on the throw pillows so your throw pillows match your bedspread. I am keeping the bow because I love that pop of color in the black and white. All right, what else? Ooh, the cabinets. You can paint your closet or your desk, and you can even do a different color or even a different pattern, like this. I call it Le Chevron, or you can do Le Stars. You can use wallpaper or even wrapping paper, anything you like. And for this look, I use something so simple but really makes a difference in a room. It's fairy lights. Kind of ties in with the stars on the cabinet, but it doesn't have to be about fabrics or prints or fairy lights. To really make a room feel personal, it can be all about what you bring into it. And there's another way to make a room feel more personal. Music. Here, let me show you. I'm old school. Vinyl. But you know what really brings the party? A disco ball is the best decoration ever. Earlier this year, we spent a lot of time inside. That's when I did these decorations. It really helped me deal with coping with being cooped up. Change the environment you can, like your room. In simple ways can make a huge difference and really be more you, right? And then, dance. Peace! Hi. So, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for today's vlog. This morning, I had this idea. Do you remember there was that week when Tammy tried to be like me instead of like herself? Do you remember that?
Hi, guys.
Tammy?
Hi, girls.
We both learned that week that being yourself is really just another way of being honest. And being honest works out the best in the end every single time. You should never be afraid to express who you really are. So that gave me the inspiration for today's vlog. I'm gonna teach you DIY fashion hacks. And the best part is you can take what I tell you here today and then do your own thing with it. It's just inspiration. You ready to go? Make sure that before you start that you ask permission and help from an adult. Let's tie-dye that. Almost anything can be tie-dye, and it's one of my favorite ways to express myself because every single time you do it, it is completely different. And it doesn't have to be perfect to be great. Who wants to be perfect? Not me. I'm gonna show you how to make pink dye from a strawberry and purple dye from a blueberry. So, what you'll need some white fabric so that you can dye it. I am using this cute little t-shirt for this DIY. You will also need rubber bands, gloves, vinegar or salt to be a fixative, water, a container to dye it in. I'm using this jar right here, a strainer, and then the fruit you're gonna use for the dye. Put the ingredients in a pot with 2 cups of water and 1 cup of the fruit you're using. Have a parent or an adult bring it to a boil and then let it simmer for about an hour. The longer you let it simmer, the stronger and bolder the color will be. When it's done, let it cool and strain the liquid into the jar you're going to use to dye the fabric, like this. Take your t-shirt and tie rubber bands around your t-shirt to make any pattern you'd like. Combine 1/2 cup salt, 8 cups of water into a pot, put your t-shirt in and simmer for about an hour. When it's done, run under cold water and squeeze out the excess water. And now for the fun part, the actual dyeing. I made another color, purple, using blueberries. And then I took my t-shirt after I put on the rubber bands for the design and I put it in this jar. You just let it sit in there for a really long time. Once it's done dyeing, you rinse it out under cold water, let it dry, and ta-da! You have a tie-dyed wardrobe. I may have gone a little overboard. Sparkle, sparkle, little purse. I'm going to show you how to customize a clutch using bedazzling. It's really simple. All you'll need is a plain clutch that has a nice flat front that you can decorate, special craft glue that is specific for rhinestones or gemstones that you find at a craft store, and of course, your sparkle, sparkle gems. Take your plain clutch purse and take your glue. Use your glue like a pen. Make lines and designs with the craft glue like this. I love swirls of sparkle. And then take your craft jewels and put them on the glue like this. Let the glue dry and look, So pretty, right? You could do buttons. I might do buttons next time. Ooh, or those fabric flowers would look super pretty. Be you. And what better way to be you than to create your own fashion, making your own statement. I'm gonna come up with a bunch more fashion DIY hacks for you. But in the meantime, go experiment, come up with your own ideas. Oh, and if you click around my channel, I'm sure you'll find some really fun DIYs you can do. See you next vlog. Peace. Hey everyone! So today I thought we would talk about fashion. Now, if you've seen my closet, you know I'm kind of into it. But there is so much more to finding a great new look than just keeping up with the latest trends. I mean, that can be fun too, but it's more like, how do you find a look that is truly you? Fashion can be such a creative way of showing the world who you really are. So I thought I'd show you some fashion DIYs that I did that helped me express myself, and maybe they'll help you too. Same old clothes, brand new look. I don't know about you, but I have things I really love and I just don't know what to do with anymore. So I challenged myself to make as many outfits as possible just by mixing and matching things I already have. You can do this with anything. Cute, right? But basic. So what if I did this, or this, or this? There were so many combinations, especially when I stopped thinking about how clothes are supposed to be worn and started thinking about how they could be worn. That last one, yeah, that look made me feel confident and unique. Fashion can do that for us. It can make us feel a certain way, but it can also reflect the way we're feeling. I call this DIY a hands-free hug. Last summer, when my friends and I were apart doing our own thing, we really missed each other. So we traded postcards, and the words they wrote were so inspirational. It made me feel all warm inside. I wanted a way to keep that feeling with me, and I came up with this idea. Pick a saying or a few words that remind you of someone. Here are a few that I chose from my friends. Rave, bold, limitless. Grab your fabric markers. You can use tracing paper if you want, or just draw freehand. Oops, Blissa decided to lend a paw. Not what I had planned, but in a weird way, it turned out even better. What do you think? When I snuggle myself like this, it's like getting a warm hug from my friends. And the look is totally one of a kind. I love it so much, I even put it on my shoes. Wanna see? That is the amazing thing about fashion. There is no one right way to do it. It lets you be creative and playful, experimental and emotional. It lets you show the world all the different sides of you, and it lets you be whoever you want to be. So, who do you want to be? Oh! Hi, Blissa. Thank you for designing with me today. Peace.